Hello everyone and welcome back to our Wrath of the Lich King Timewalking campaign. Robert Rambles here and thank you so much for joining me today. Yes, we are red. We're red because on the way here I killed an animal and we got animal blood. You've recently killed an animal in the Borean Tundra. Stay away from the druids of Data until the blood dries up, or find something to wash it off. So we can't go near some druids. But it looks like we're dealing with gnomes here at the Fizzlecrank airstrip. Let's grab our flight point. Everything is very festive for the Halloween season, which is actually my favorite holiday, both in-game and in real life. You should get some free experience here. Or not. Duplicate item. Duplicate item. The music here is really rocking it out, isn't it? I'll have to look for this later. I'd love to be able to turn that in and get some free experience. Oops, that is a damn quick elevator. Don't give me a second to contemplate before I take a step off.
Greetings!
I see that Skyhopper finally got around to sending help. And none too soon, I might add. Welcome, sister. We need your help badly.
You have a great day now.
Now that you're here, it's time for me to tell you the full story of what's going on. After you've heard my tale, go outside and find my second in command, Jinky Wingnut. She'll handle everything from here on out.
Right.
We're going to listen to that, but we are going to make some audio changes. Just for now, because that's like overpoweringly loud and just a buoyant melody that's not really fitting with anything that's going on right now. Do we have to listen to him? Tell me what's going on out here. Fine then, have a seat. This might take a while. When we first came to this frozen hell, General Arloes, down in Valiant's Keep, gave my group of flying daredevils and me a special task: to establish a forward airbase for Alliance operations. This airstrip is the result. Let me tell you, it wasn't easy, what with all the nasty beasts and the ground rock hard from being frozen. But we managed, and we did it quickly too. Go on. Anyway, we needed to pump up lots of sand and oil for the machinery. The nearby pools proved to be perfect for that. Some of the sand even proved to have magical properties. Can you say possibilities? But that's a different tale. So, we drained most of the water out and built the pumping station smack dab in the middle. Everything was going swimmingly, until one day, the main suction pipe got clogged. Mind you, this part I learned later because I wasn't out there at the time. When they ratcheted up the suction on the pump, up came pieces of a robot that looked like a gnome. Of course the fools worked night and day to put it back together without telling us. This is when we lost communication with the pumping station. After a couple of days of silence, I sent the scouting party out to the platform. They never returned. I sent another group the next day with the same results, and lost a couple of flying machines out on aerial recon. At that point, I sent someone south to find help, and we hunkered down to prepare for the worst. We turned all our attention to making armor, weapons, and robots so that we could head out there in full force. When we did a few days ago, we couldn't believe our eyes. As I was saying, what we saw out there defied explanation. My people were nowhere to be found, but in their place was a veritable army of robots and androids going about their business. The droids all looked like gnomes, and they said they'd been expecting us. In fact, in their own strange way, they acted like they knew us. We were surrounded and quickly taken to the top of the pumping station. That was where we saw their leader, and what he was doing to the surviving gnomes. He called himself Gearmaster Mechazod. When we arrived, he was busy transforming the survivors into mechanical beings. He greeted us warmly and explained that he was one of the first gnomes ever to be created by something he called the Grand Architect, a Titan Keeper from within the halls of fabled Ulduar. Apparently, He was the blockage that my team had accidentally sucked up from where he'd malfunctioned thousands of years ago. It was just our luck that we'd built the pumping station right above him. The station's mechanics had put him back together, bringing him back to life. And now, by way of thanks, he was going to return the favor by cursing all of us with what he called, curing all of us from what he called the curse of flesh. According to Mechazod, it's a condition that eventually befalls all the creations of the Titans. In other words, we all supposedly start out as robots of some kind, and over thousands of years, slowly turn into fleshy beings. Preposterous, I know. It didn't look like much of a cure to me, and I wasn't about to stand around listening to some crazy robot while he was butchering my people. We did what any sane gnome would do. We ran. Well, actually, most of us parachuted up the side of the platform, but you get the picture. Not many of us managed to make it back here, and we're still spread thin from having to deal with everything else too. Like the Magnetar to the north and the Scourge to the east. To make things worse, the Horde just set up shop to the northwest. And that's where we found ourselves now. We can't possibly deal with all this by ourselves, and quite frankly, I feel a little out of my depth. Jinky knows what needs to be done. You should go see her now. I just hope you'll be able to get us out of this mess with our bodies intact.
Daylight's burning.
That's all very interesting in light of things we know today about the mechanomes. And that would probably have been a really awkward conversation if we had been playing as an actual mechanome. So it's interesting, right? And yeah, the Curse of Flesh is a real thing, as many of you will probably know. They did start off as mechanical beings. And here is Jinky Wingnuts. The old man sent you to me, huh? He tell you everything that's going on out there? Good. Let's take care of business then. If you listen to the old man, then you know that we have gnomes out there that were changed. Gearmaster Mechazod infected them with something that reversed the Curse of Flesh, and now they're robots. We think we have a way to recurse them back to normal. We want you to take this recursive transmitter injection and use it on the corpses of any mechanomes you come across. We're hoping that this stuff will cure them and allow us to lock onto them to port them out of there. That's quite an invention. It's going to cure them and it's going to let them teleport them out onto this transporter pad, I guess.
Greetings.
What? Can't you see that I'm busy here? You think this transmitter is going to fix itself? What's the matter with the transmitter? There's spare parts strewn all over the east of the Scalding Pools, the geyser fields, heck, probably even up on the pumping station still too. Bring back a whole bunch. Maybe then I'll be able to get outgoing teleport on this thing working, not to mention getting the incoming transmitter ports aligned. I'd hate to see another accident.
Very good.
I'm assuming an accident would be where someone was teleported in and they came in inside out? Or just in different pieces, missing? King Murgle. This is the weirdest thing, Shaman, but there's a Murloc asking for our help. He goes by the name of King Murgle, leader of the Winterfin Murlocs. It would seem that he and his people have been run out of their village, and they want someone to come save them. That someone is you.
Off and away.
This takes us out here, where we already ran into this guy, so we will hang on to this, and we'll see if it becomes pertinent to do as part of the overall story happening here. Is there a quest we missed back in here? Oh no, it's just the pumpkin. It's the pumpkin that we can't do right now. Never found that duplicate item.
Good day to you.
Those dirty, stinking snowballs. They stole all of my supplies. What's a snowball, you ask? It's like a kobold, except they serve the Magnetar. Kinda take care of them. I know. Weird. Anywho, wanna help me out? I know the little creep stole off with all my stuff. Stupid me thinking that it'd be nice and safe packed up on the north side of the airstrip. Why don't you do me a favor and head north to their stupid Magmoth? There's a cash reward if you bring back all my stuff quickly.
Very good.
We could probably do that along with everything else. So her stuff is over here actually. Let's maybe we take care of that first. Well, let's go down here. Maybe one of these quests will chain into another quest up there and we can kind of do more than one at a time, right? Will these sentry bots alert more enemies? I don't know. We will be assimilated or eliminated.
I need a target.
Ooh. The ultrasonic screwdriver. The unit you just dismantled had this inside of its mechanical innards. It looks pretty complicated. Certainly someone back at the airstrip would want to take a look at it. Maybe Crafty Wobble Sprockets. Maybe Crafty would like to take a look at it. And we could just run right back up the hill and see what he... Oh, see what she thinks about it. My screwdriver. You found my screwdriver. I'd been wondering where that thing got lost. You found it inside one of their robots, you say? That gives me an idea. The ultrasonic screwdriver is the ultimate tool. It can do anything to mechanical stuff. Head back into the pools and dismantle a number of Mechazod's robots. Then all you have to do is use the screwdriver on their remains, and I'm betting that they'll turn to our side. For a short time, anyway. I'm pretty sure it won't work on the Mechanomes, so don't even bother with them. Oh, and if you want to take anything from the robots' insides, you'll want to do so before using the screwdriver. So if you want to loot them,
Very well then.
loot them first. Gotcha.
Target something first.
We can use it on these guys too. So any of these robots down here. I'm glad that when they turn to our side, they're actually much tinier than they were when we had to fight them. That's great. Are they actually going to help us fight? I really can't tell if he's doing anything useful to help us. Or if he's just kind of following us around.
I don't have a target.
Really looking forward to getting Storm Strike at level 20.
I need a target.
I guess we might as well get all these guys.
I need to get closer. It's too far away.
Can we only have 2 at a time, or... No, we have 3, okay. So they just don't last very long at all. Where are we going to be finding these gnomes at?
I don't have a target.
Oh, you do. We need to start focusing some on getting parts, because we need a lot of parts. And here's some of the mechanomes and what they look like.
I don't have a target.
And then on these guys, we need to use the recursive transmatter injection. I think maybe we should head up on top of this structure over here and see what's up there. Hopefully more mechanomes. Kind of keep an eye out for some more parts though. Although the quest giver had said that the parts should also be up top. So maybe they are up there in more abundance or at least closer together.
I don't have a target.
Alright, we only need one more of these, but we'll probably have to fight many more anyway. You kind of have to fight them to just get to the parts, and we'll probably have to fight them to make our way up to this thing. I am hoping that's where most of the mechanomes are, since we've only seen the one down here in this basin. I'm hoping with Stormstrike we'll start to feel a little bit more like an enhancement shaman. I still feel like at this point, at level 19, we still seem pretty generic. And there's just not a lot of spec identity yet, although I guess the class identity is there.
I need to target something first.
Alright, we're gonna head up this thing and see what we can find up there. Here we go. Yeah, it circles the whole area, but it seems like they're mainly focused around the pumping station here.
I need a target. I don't have a target.
Alright, the ramp is back this way, I think. Oh, the ramp is up there. And we only need 2 more. And I wonder if a different quest is just going to send us back here to climb to the very top. Oops, we pulled something we don't need.
I need to target something first. I need a target.
We're not done. We have aggro on something else down here that's still attacking us.
I don't have a target.
There we go, we cleaned that up. We do need to toss ourselves a heal here.
I'm out of range.
A Volpera stealing our gnomes. It's unfortunate, because there don't seem to be that many up here.
Warning! Warning! Intruder alert! Intruder alert!
We've aggroed something. Something doesn't like us. Let's figure out which one of these guys it is. It's you.
I need a target. I don't have a target.
And we only need one more. The question is, are we going to find it up here? Probably not at this point. Not with the Volpera up here with us. And I guess this is as high up as we go, so let's head back down and hope for a respawn. Okay, I see a couple of opportunities over this way.
It's too far away.
We're gonna go ahead and pull two here, just so we can have him tagged.
Warning! Warning! Intruder!
I'm out of range.
Oh, we also have aggro over here. I'm gonna toss a heal, just in case. That didn't do hardly anything. I should know better at this point. You really have to cast like 3 heals for it to do much of anything. Alright, let's see if we can't get out of here. Perfect. I don't even want to bother running from this. I feel like things could easily kill us if we just decide to try to run. We are not overpowered at all for these enemies, so better just to fight them. Should be able to make it out on our mount, though. If we're careful. If we can jump this. Oh, there we go. Look how fast they are, though. We're not outrunning them by any means. Eventually they drop, but if they dismount us, we'd probably be pretty screwed over. Will we drop them all before we get back into town? That's the question. Not really. There we go. Alright, let's get these turned in.
Pleased to meet you.
You did it. It worked. I can't believe you were able to save so many. We're fortunate to have you here. There's level 20. Let's
You
get
have
these
a
all
great
turned in
day
before
now.
we take on any other quests.
Honored, I'm sure.
It's going to take a lot of spare parts to keep this thing running. Please tell me that you've returned with everything we need. That's great. These parts look like they're in serviceable condition. Now, if I could only figure out how to fix this blasted thing.
My, you're a tall one.
Woohoo! And you brought back the screwdriver intact too. Reprogramming those robots is going to turn out to be a huge advantage in our favor in the fight against Gearmaster Mechazod. I think you've earned a little something for that. Ah, new shoulders.
Be seeing you.
Ooh, and a rare upgrade. We love to see that. Let's go ahead and put those on. Our Northrend outfit is coming together. It's looking thematic. And then let's see what else we have. We have to get crafty stuff. Let's come up here and get crafty stuff. And yeah, I think that's what we should do next. I know we have all this quest to take. We will come back and we'll take them all together once we head up here and finish this one, that is. And I think we're fighting the kobolds up here. I wonder if those fire totems are gonna turn on us once we engage. Doesn't seem like it. No, no, it is. It is doing just that. Oh, look at that. Our Primal Strike turned into Storm Strike at level 20. That's awesome. I was kind of thinking we'd have both of those abilities to manage, but we don't. Okay, who... Oh, you have us targeted. The only problem there is that it doesn't leave us with a melee attack to kind of spam. And I don't know if that's necessarily a bad thing. But yeah, Primal Strike was kind of the thing we could hit when we didn't have anything else to do. Maybe Lightning Bolt is now that? Maybe we get one Lightning Bolt off between the cooldowns? That could be how it works. So we're actually looking for stuff on the ground, I think. These guys are not going to be dropping the boxes. We just need to be looking for the boxes. There's a treasure here, but it's not part of the quest.
I don't have a target.
And another shoulder upgrade, even though we just got a shoulder upgrade. Okay, they are a little bit different. Where are all these boxes at? Oh, here's one. Let's try to only fight what we need to get the items.
I need to target something first.
Or we can just aggro everything, that's fine too. I'm not sure that I'm a huge fan of casting Lightning Bolt in melee. I hope that part of the rotation kind of changes a little bit. I'm not really seeing how it would. But I would like it to. If I wanted to cast a bunch of lightning bolts, I feel like that's Elemental's job. Alright, these guys don't have any crates around them. Let's try to get to the other side of this ridge. Here we go. Unguarded at that. And we do need quite a few of these. There's also a quest to pick up beneath us, so I'm assuming maybe a cave entrance here somewhere. Potentially a cave entrance. Check out this thing. Maybe this is the entrance.
I need to get close.
Yeah, this leads down into somewhere. I want to get these crates up here before we decide if we're going to jump down there or not. Did not really want to aggro both these guys. Did not really want that at all. Maybe we would have had to get the crate anyway.
I'm out of range.
I'm just not sure if there's going to be any crates down below. I hope this big guy's not going to be a problem, because we are definitely going to have to take him on. Whoops. I need to move that keybind. It's obviously something I hit accidentally many times. It's probably going to be another 2-pull.
I don't have a target.
Or not. Yeah, they really do seem like they want us casting a few lightning bolts. Alright, well, we're gonna jump down here, and if anything, we get our last crate on the way out, but maybe, just maybe, there will be crates down here for us to get, so let's go. Oh, this looks great. Not bad. Not bad at all. And we have a prisoner here, Bonker Togglevolts. Let's see. We'll see what we can do to help him. I knew they'd send someone for me sooner or later. Turned out to be later, of course. I came in here to parley with the Snowballs, but their main shaman, Kaganishu, decided instead that I'd make a tasty snack for Magnamathar. Wait, what? They didn't send you? Did they forget about me? Okay, you're here now, and that's all that matters. As soon as you break this chain, we'll make our way back to the airstrip. Then you can tell Fizzlecrank I'm safely back. If he remembers me, that is.
You have a great day now. Hi, how are you?
Did we break the chain just like that? Okay, well. Right, no time to waste. Sure, are you gonna follow us, or are we gonna follow you? Apparently we're gonna follow you. Make sure you run right into these guys. He helped us a little bit. But then again, he has no gear or weapons, so we can't really expect too much now, can we?
I need a target.
There are some crates there, but I don't think we're finding a way out that way. I'm actually not sure how we're finding a way out, but we need to go up. Oh, he's decided to go ahead and pull this guy for us. How very kind of him. Okay, this does seem to be a way up. Let's grab our last crate. And we're not going to take any chances. Let's just clear these guys if they seem to be even a little bit in our way. Are we going to be able to sneak by here? No. No. No, we're not. Let's see if everything could have respawned by the time it took us to around the corner. Doesn't look like it. Looks like we're okay. Wait, did we lose him? Oh, son of a... That's annoying. Alright, well, let's try that again. Oh, good. We pulled it all anyway. One of them went down really fast. It was an offspring, so maybe a young magnetar, I guess. Could explain why it went down so quickly. Alright, we are almost out of here. And we may not have to fight anything else unless this gnome gets a little wily and wants to run into a pack. Let's keep an eye on him for a minute. We definitely don't want to get kicked off. Let's put our back to the wall. Okay. Would have been a good plan ahead of time. Now, how far do we have to escort this fella? Ah, fresh air. I can get myself back to the airstrip from here. Be sure to tell Fizzlecrank I'm back and safe. Thanks so much. I have a feeling we'll probably have to come back here. I vaguely remember a quest involving fighting the Mates of Magnetar. But we'll see. That maybe that was something that was Horde only. I'm not sure.
Good day to you.
You got all my supplies, Shaman. I just can't do anything without all my stuff. You're just the best. Here's your coin, as promised. Alright.
Be seeing you.
You have another quest. Let's go turn this other one in, and then everyone's probably going to have quests for us. Well, fastest elevator in Northrend here.
Interesting.
Huh? What? Bonker who? I have no idea who you're talking about, but I'll take your word for it. If you rescued him or her from the pit of Magmoth, then I suppose you deserve a reward. Let me see what I've got lying around. Oh, good. And he has another quest for us as well. This is going to be a good place for us to take a break. And when we come back, we'll grab all these quests and we'll set out again into the frozen north and see if we can help the gnomes here at the airstrip solve the rest of their problems. You know, the ones about being turned into mechagnomes against their will. That plot thread sounds very familiar, doesn't it now? Alright, well, as always guys, thank you so much for being here and for all of the support. Take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other, and we'll see you again soon. Bye now.